Good morning and welcome to Ask isalon Coaching. Headphones are on, so it's a serious task today, and I'm in my office through here. So I wanted to bring your attention that someone sent me an email, asked me my personal opinion on what do I think about renting a chair in my salon. So I've got a salon. Would I rent it out to people to get some easy money in? Because that's what we're looking at here. We want someone to come in with the clientele and pay us rent. I mean, ideally, that's what we want, right? First of all, my personal opinion on this, I'll explain later what I think about rented chairs. But secondly, when you've gone out and you're paying rent in a building, you're hopefully paying rent because A, you are attracting clients to your salon. That's what you should be doing as a leader, is attracting as many clients as you can into that salon and get them to grab them as possible. You should not be looking for other people to bring clients to your salon for them to service themselves. And I'll explain something really, really nice and easy on how I feel about it. So we'll see how we go. So you own the salon, you take about 3,000 a week. You own the salon, you take about 3,000 a week, 150,000 a year. Quite acceptable as the owner because you're good at what you do. Then you get busy enough where your time is full, you need to take people on. So we're going to go with Salon A, for example. What they decided to do was get Dave. Now they paid Dave. We're going to go really quite basic here. Dave should do 150,000. Mary should do 150,000 and Tamara should do 150,000. So what should happen is you're busy, you then take on Dave. You build Dave up to 3,000 a week, then you actually take on Mary. Mary builds up to 3,000 a week, then you take on Tamara. Tamara works up to 3,000 a week, and then you can still grow and grow and get yourself bigger. Out of this, let's just say we are going to pay each stylist 50,000 a year wage. 1,000 a week we're going to pay them because 30%, we're happy with that. So out of Dave, Dave's going to give us 100,000. Mary's going to give us 100,000. Tamara's going to give us 100,000. And you are going to give yourself 150,000. That gives us a total of, you guessed it, cool, a 450,000 turnover after wages. We know there's more wages involved here. We know there's lots of little pieces, but this is just a rough idea to give you an idea of what I feel. Salon A, let's just make that a bit tidy. 450,000 after wages. Wow, what is that? That's only a 4 senior salon. 450,000 after wages. Let's go over to this side here. This is Salon B. They're doing it a different way. They've gone and got this big salon. They are busy and they're thinking, how can we fill this space up? I know what we'll do. We're going to rent some chairs out because that way I'm okay, Jack. I'm looking after myself. And they can bring their own clients in and I can make some money out of them. So, Dave, he takes 150,000. Mary takes 150,000. And Tamara takes 150,000. Now, as a salon total, this is your money that you've got in. We know that you're doing 150,000, so you're okay. Now, Dave, Mary, and Tamara work really hard. You've got 0 wages, so that's fantastic. So, wages, obviously less than this salon here, is actually a big fat 0. Whoa, you've still got 150,000. That is fantastic. But Dave, Mary, and Tamara have to pay you rent. Now, what is the going rent? Let's just be crazy here and say they're paying you 100. 100. 100 a day? Let's do 100 a day. So Dave's going to give you 500. That's what he's going to give you, 500. So out of Dave, you're now going to get 25,000 a year. Not bad, hey, really not bad. Mary's going to give you 25,000 and Tamara's going to give you 25,000. Now let's add all this up, shall we, and see what this gets. So you know you've got your 150, and then we've got a plus 75 to that. That'll give you a 225 after wages. Which salon would you rather be? This particular salon that's doing 450 or this salon here? Now let's be really honest here. This salon has it easier, we think. They just turn up, do their own. They don't care about any of these. There's no training involved. Don't have to train anybody. All you have to do is just turn up. They're going to pay rent regardless. If they're sick, who cares? And also, if they're not busy, who cares? Guaranteed money, 225,000. Nice and easy. You still get your rent to pay out of this. Not a bad scenario. Not great. This one here, 450,000 after wages. This is serious money. This one, it's a harder route. You have to train the staff. You have to keep them motivated. You have to bring clients in for these people. You have to look after them. You have to nurture them. You have to give them knowledge. You have to give them some love. But hey, they're going to give you lots of love back. So you've got to choose which salon. Easy route, you're not going to get your rich rewards. Harder route, you're going to get yourself some great rewards. So that's the difference, I believe, with exactly the same amount of clients going in. One is a little bit harder for you as a leader. But if you've started your salon just so you can be busy doing what you want to do, you shouldn't be a salon owner. Let me tell you what you should be. You should be a Tamara, a Mary, or a Dave. Just go and rent a chair somewhere and get your 150,000. And if you're really good, you might turn that to 200,000, and then you're giving someone 25 and you get to keep the rest. So when you think about it, if you've got a salon and you're not paying yourself 120,000 a year, you might as well have rented a chair. You know you can fill the salon because I know you're good at what you do and you know you're good at what you do. But if you want to grow and scale, have enough money to live the life you want to, you've got to get to this level. Now, the secret of this, of course, is you've got to get your staff to get to that. You probably think they're dream amounts. I don't think so. I think 3,000 a week is very, very acceptable. And if you're not doing 3,000 a week, you are not doing your job right as an owner. So there you go. That's A, that's B. I haven't even included exactly how I feel about this yet. I think that this particular salon, I like the rewards. I like the training. I like giving them love. I like nurturing them. I like building people up. That's what I did as a salon owner. That's what I do as a coach. I just love that. I love working with these sort of people. At one time, I had this in my salon for a very short time. I had 5 staff that were with me, and I helped 2 people out that came to me because they were both starting their own salons, and I let them use my salon for 6 and 8 weeks respectively. Just a bit of an in-between so they can look after their clients as their salon was done up. It was chaotic. Because over here, as I'm in control, I've built systems up. I know how long it takes to do a comb blow dry. I know how long people are going to be at the basin for. When I got 2 people in, I couldn't control them. My staff were going crazy when my renter chairs just walked out. They would just finish their lady and walk out. Why shouldn't they? They actually work for themselves. Now, also, when we talk about this, I mean, there is the legality in this. I mean, when you rent your chair out, these have to be independent people. They have to have different prices. They have to prove that they're a competitor of yours because you can't have price fixing because that's not allowed. That's why petrol stations can't have the same price. It's illegal to price fix. So you've got these people that really have all different prices. Dave could only charge $15 a haircut and talk crap all day and really annoy your other clients that are in there. So easy route for some. I prefer this route. So that's my opinion on chair renting. I know some of you love it and some of you don't, but that's my opinion. And the email that someone asked me was what my opinion. I thought the best way was to show them, do you want the real reward, but you've got to put the hard work in? Or do you want the easy route? And don't forget, this is max. The only way for you to make more money on this side is to put your rent up. But you've got this thing that Dave, Mary, and Tamara, are they thinking about trying to open their own salon and become one of these? So they're going to leave? Are they also your clients looking at Dave and thinking Dave's cheaper than you and Dave's good? Do we go to Dave? And also over here, for example, they might move if you put the rent up. It's as simple. They might decide to think, 25k, I might as well go and open my back garden. Go and start a little house in the back garden and actually take the whole lot with him. Choice is yours. I personally have always chosen this route, not because it's harder. I like control. Control is the key for me. I like to be in control. Choice is yours. Have a great day. Have a great Friday. Thanks, guys.